Welcome children. Today I am dealing with some numericals on motion in a straight line. So first one, the speed time graph of a particle moving along a fixed direction is shown here. So this is the speed time graph of the particle moving along a particular direction. So we have to find the distance travelled by the particle between the time interval t equals 0. So this is t equals 0 to which one t equals 10 seconds. So we have to find the distance travelled by the particle between t equals 0 and t equals 10 seconds, as well as we have to find distance travelled by the particle in between t equals 2 seconds, somewhere here 2 seconds to which one t equals 6 seconds. So in between t equals 2 seconds to t equals 6 seconds, how much distance it covers. Okay. And also we have to find which one average speed of the particle in these two cases. That is, first case is t equal to 0 to t equal to 10 seconds. So in that case also we have to find average speed, as well as in second case also we have to find which one average speed. Okay. So first one we can take. That means t equals 0 to t equals 10 seconds. So first case is time interval t equals 0 to which one? T equals 10 seconds. That means this is t equals 0 to this one is t equals 10 seconds. Okay. So from t equals 0 to t equals 10 seconds, what is the total distance covered? And here given which graph? Speed time graph. So this is speed time graph. So from the speed time graph, how will you find distance covered? Area under this graph. Okay. So area under speed time graph. Area under speed time graph gives which quantity? Gives a distance. Distance covered. Okay. So here this is the graph. Okay. OAB is the graph. Okay. So what we have to find is we have to find this area OAB. And this OAB is in the shape of which one? Triangle. So we have to find which one? The area of the triangle OAB. So there's a distance is equivalent to which one? Area of triangle. Which triangle is this one? OAB. Triangle OAB. Okay. So we know how will you find this area of a triangle? Half into base into height. Okay. So half into base into height. So here triangle is OAB and we have to find this area of this triangle. And how will you find area? Half into base into height. That is equivalent to half into base is how much? This much is the base. 0 to 10. So 10 into what is the height here? So this much height is given as 12. So 12 is the height. This much is given as 12. So 10 into 12. Okay. So this 2 and 5, 2 and 10 we can cancel. So 5. So 5 into 12 is how much? 60. So 60 distance only, no? So we have to find what is the unit here? Meter. So 60 meter is the distance travelled by this particle in a time interval of which one? T equals 0 to t equals 10 seconds. Okay. Now what again we have to find out? We have to find average speed also in this same interval. Okay. So how will you find average speed? B average. Average speed equals total distance by total time. Means total distance covered, total distance divided by total time. So we have to find average velocity. So what is the formula? Total distance covered divided by total time. So what is the total distance covered? Now only we found out 60. Divided by this 60 meter covered in how much time it is given here as 0 this much to 10. 0 to 10. That means total time is 10. 10 seconds. So 60 by 10. Okay, this is given as 10. So 60 by 10, what is the value? 6. So 6, what is the unit? Average velocity only. So 6 meter per second. Because here distance is in meter and time is in second. So unit is meter per second. So this 6 meter per second is the average velocity of this particle. So in a time interval of which one? T equals 0 to t equals 10 seconds. So that means in the first interval we found out which one? Distance covered, as well as we found out average velocity. So what is the formula for average velocity? Total distance by total time. And how will you find total distance? Area under the speed time graph. So here what is the area? Area of the triangle. And how will you find area of the triangle? Half into base into height. And we got us how much? 60 meter is the distance covered in a time interval of t equals 0 to how much? T equals 10 seconds. And average velocity is given as 6 meter per second. Now we have to find average speed as well as distance covered in the time interval which one t equals 2 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. So suppose 2 seconds, somewhere here it is coming. So this may be 2 seconds. Okay, so we have to find the distance covered in a time interval t equals 2 seconds to which one? T equals 5 seconds. So t is not 5, t equals 6 seconds. So here it is 5. So somewhere here only 6 seconds will come. So we have to find the distance travelled by the particle in the interval t equals 2 seconds to which one? T equals 6 seconds. But here we cannot find this distance from this graph because this one is not a proper shape. Suppose one proper shape is there means we can find this distance from the area under this graph. But here we are not getting any proper shape. Okay, so we have to find it some other manner. Okay, and this t equals 2 to t equals 5 seconds comes in the first journey. That means journey OA. Okay, so this t equals 2 seconds to t equals 5 seconds comes in the upward journey, that is OA, and this t equals 5 to t equals 6 seconds comes in which one? Downward journey. Okay, so first of all what I am doing is I am splitting this total time interval into 2. So first half I am taking is t equals 2 second to which one? T equals 5 second. That is, it comes in which one? Upward journey. Upward journey, that is OA. Upward journey OA. Journey OA. And similarly next one, t equals 5 seconds to which one? T equals 6 seconds. T equals 5 to t equals 6 comes in which one? Downward journey. So it comes in downward journey. Downward journey. And that is given as AB. So it comes in downward journey AB. Okay. So what we have to find is we have to find the distance covered in which one? T equals 2 seconds to t equals 5 seconds. Then again we have to find distance covered in t equals 5 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. And then we have to add these two. Then only we are getting the total distance covered from which one? T equals 2 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. So we are splitting and finding. So first of all we are finding the distance for which one? T equals 2 seconds to t equals 5 seconds. And next we are finding for which one? T equals 5 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. So first one I am taking this one. Okay, that is upward journey. So I am taking this upward journey, that is OA. So upward journey means here OA. So OA is the upward journey. So in that t equals 2 seconds to t equals 5 seconds, what is the distance covered we have to find out. Okay. So for that one, first of all I am finding acceleration of this particle in this journey OA. So first I am finding acceleration. Acceleration during the journey which one? OA. During this upward journey OA, what is the acceleration of the particle I am finding out. Okay. That is, which equation I am taking is first equation of motion, V equals U plus AT. Okay. So in this formula we have to find which one? Acceleration A. So here in upward journey means from O to A. Okay. So this is the final point and this O is the initial point. So at the final point what is the velocity? 12. So instead of final velocity what we can write down? 12. So 12 equals initial velocity, starting time what is the velocity? 0. So initial velocity is taken as 0 plus A we don't know, we have to find out. And this OA part is covered in how much time interval? 5 seconds. So instead of t what we can write now? 5. Okay. That means A into 5 means 5A. So 5A equals how much? 12. Or we can write A equals 12 by 5. 12 by 5. That means you will be getting 2.4. So 2.4, what is the unit acceleration? Meter per second square. So this is the acceleration of the particle in the upward journey OA. Okay, now we found out acceleration. Now we need to find which one? Distance covered in t equals 2 seconds, not from the starting point. So we have to find the distance covered from t equals 2 seconds to 6 seconds only. Okay, that means first of all we have to find for t 2 seconds to which one? 5 seconds. So from 2 seconds means first of all we have to find the velocity of the particle after 2 seconds. Because the starting time is which one only? 2 seconds only. So we have to find velocity of the particle after 2 seconds. So velocity of the particle after 2 seconds. Acceleration we found out for which one? From OA journey. Fully the acceleration is same only. Uniform acceleration. How much? 2.4. So now we got the acceleration for the first part. That means for t equals 2 to t equals 5 seconds. We found out which one? Acceleration. Now what we have to find is velocity. But we have to find velocity only after how much second? After 2 seconds. So we are finding velocity of the particle after 2 seconds. Okay. That means, so what is the formula I am taking? B equals, same formula, B equals U plus AT. Okay. So velocity after 2 seconds we have to find out. Okay. That is equivalent. That means this V we have to find out. Okay. So what is the initial velocity here? Initial velocity is 0. So after starting and after 2 seconds, what is the velocity? So starting time, what is the velocity? 0. Plus what is the acceleration we got now? 2.4. 2.4 into after how much time we are taking? After 2 seconds. So I am substituting here instead of t as how much here? 2. Because after 2 seconds, what is the velocity we are finding? Initial velocity is how much? 0. Okay. That is equivalent to 2.4 into 2 will be getting as 4.8. So 4.8 meter per second. So this is the velocity of this particle after how much seconds? 2 seconds. Now we can find which one? Distance covered by the particle from t equals 2 seconds to which one? 5 seconds. That means in how much interval? So we have to find the distance travelled from t equals 2 seconds to t equals 5 seconds. That means what is the interval here? 5 minus 2 is how much? In the 3 seconds. So in this 3 seconds, what is the distance covered? We have to find out. Okay, so we have to find the distance covered in this 3 seconds. That is t equals to 2 seconds to 5 seconds. What is the time interval here? 3 seconds. Okay. So now, distance covered. So we have to find the distance covered in time interval which one? T equals 2 seconds to t equals 5 seconds. Okay. I am taking that which formula? S equals ut plus half at square. That is equivalent to, what is u here? U means actually the initial velocity, but here they are asking to find the distance covered from where to where. At time t equal to 2 seconds to t equals 5 seconds. So at 2 seconds, that is initial time. 2 seconds is the initial time now. So at 2 seconds, what is the velocity covered? 4.8. So instead of u, we have to put which value now? 4.8, not 0. Suppose for the starting time means what you have to put velocity as 0. But from t equal to 2 seconds only we have to find which one? Distance covered. That means at t equal to 2 seconds, what is the velocity here? 4.8. So we can substitute here as 4.8 into, what is the time interval? T equal to 2 seconds to 5 seconds means time interval only we have to take 3. 3 plus half into, what is the acceleration now only we found out? 2.4. 2.4 into, again what is t square? So t is how much here? 3. So 3 square means 9. Okay. So when you are simplifying, you will be getting the answer as 25.2. 25.2 meter. So this is the distance covered by the particle. So in the time interval which one? T equals to 2 seconds to which one? T equals 5 seconds. So what is the time interval here? In the 3 seconds. Okay. Now this one we found out. Again we have another one time interval which one? T equals 5 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. Okay. Now for second interval, t equals 5 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. That is what is the time interval here? 1 second. So in this 1 second, what is the distance covered we have to find out. Okay. So already we found out for which one? From t equals 2 seconds to t equals 5 seconds, we already found out. Distance covered is how much? 25.2 meter. Now we have to find distance covered in t equals 5 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. That is in 1 second interval. Okay. So we are using same formula. Distance S is equal to, what is the formula? ut plus half at square. At square. That is equivalent to, here u means initial velocity in a time interval of which one? Starting time is 5 seconds. So at t equals 5 seconds, what is the velocity here? It is given as 12. So here 12 is the initial velocity here. Because we are taking the interval t equal to 5 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. So instead of u, what you have to substitute here? 12. Into, what is the time interval here? 1. Plus half into, Acceleration, we know that in the upward journey, what is the acceleration given here? 2.4 meter per second square, already we found out. But in the case of downward journey, the acceleration is minus 2.4 meter per second square. So in the downward journey, what is the acceleration? Minus 2.4 meter per second square. So instead of plus, I am putting here as minus. So minus, what is the acceleration value? 2.4 into t square, that is 1 square is 1. That is 12 minus, so cancelling with the 2, we will be getting 1.2. So 12 minus 1.2, that is 10.8 meter. So this is the distance covered in time interval t equals 5 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. Now what we have to find? We have to find the total distance covered from t equals 2 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. So total distance covered, distance from t equals 2 seconds to which one? T equals 6 seconds. Total distance covered. That is, we have to add these two. 25.2 plus which one? 10.8. So you will be getting 0, then 6, 36. So you will be getting 36 meters. This 36 meter is the distance travelled by the particle in a time interval of which one? 2 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. Now what else we have to find out? Average speed. So average speed, average speed equals total distance. V average we have to find for which time interval? So t equals, so we have to find for t equals 2 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. So in this time interval, we have to find which one? Average velocity. So this average velocity formula is total distance by total time. So in this time interval, what is the total distance? 36. Divided by, what is the time interval? 6 minus 2, that is 4. 36 by 4. That is how much here? 9. So this 9 meter per second is the average velocity of the particle in a time interval t equals 2 seconds to t equals 6 seconds. So here we have to divide this time interval, and for upward journey we have to find distance covered, as well as for downward journey we have to find the distance covered, and you have to find the total distance, and then find average velocity. Formula is total distance by total time. Second problem, the velocity time graph of a body moving along a straight line is shown here. So this is a velocity time graph of a body moving along a straight line. So find the displacement of the body in 10 seconds of its motion. So we have to find the displacement of this body in 10 seconds. Here time is given in the x direction. So in this 10 seconds, what is the displacement of this body? Okay. So here we have velocity time graph, and how will you find displacement? The area under this velocity time graph gives which quantity? Displacement. So here also we have to find this area under this graph. So area under this graph will give which quantity? Displacement of the body. Okay. So here displacement means we can write as, so displacement of this body can be written as area under which one? Velocity time graph. That means here we can write as area. So OABC. So here we have a rectangle. Okay. So area OABC plus area CDEF. Okay. So area CDEF plus area, one more area is there, area FGHI. So we have the graph here, and this area under the graph means area OABC plus area CDEF plus area FGHI. Okay, so we have to add all these areas, and that will give displacement covered by this body. Okay, because area under this velocity time graph gives which quantity? Displacement. That is equivalent to area OABC. This is a rectangle, so you can write as length into breadth. So length is here 4 into breadth is how much? 2. So we can write as 4 into 2 plus, so here CDEF. Okay, so here length and breadth. Length is how much here? DE. That means this much is 8. 8 minus 2. So 8 minus 2 is how much? 6. So 6 is the length into breadth is how much? 2 But in which direction? It is negative direction. So whenever we are finding displacement, we have to take sign also. Okay? We have to take sign into consideration. That means this is a negative direction. So we can write as minus 2. Minus 2 plus which one? Area FGHI. So here what is the length here? This much. That is 6. So this much is 6. Okay, 6 into, what is breadth here? 10 minus 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. That is equivalent to 8 minus 12 plus 12. This minus 12 and plus 12 cancel. Remaining we have 8 meter. So this 8 meter is the displacement covered by this body. So here velocity time graph is given. So from that what we have to find? We have to find the displacement. And how will you find displacement? Area under the velocity time graph gives which quantity? Displacement. And you have to think about this sign. So whenever this graph comes in negative direction, we have to take the sign also in consideration for finding which one? Displacement. Suppose distance means you can put here plus itself. Okay, so you are finding only the distance. But whenever we are finding displacement, you have to take sign into consideration. Okay. Third problem, a car travels along a straight line for a first half time with a speed of 40 km per hour. So first half time is covered with a speed of how much? 40 km per hour. And second half time is covered with a speed of how much? 60 km per hour. And we have to find the average speed of the car. So first half distance and second half distance is given, means we have the direct formula 2v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2. Okay, but here it is given first half time and second half time. Okay, so suppose this car is traveling a total distance. So AB is the total distance covered by the car, and let T be the total time taken by the car. So T is the total time taken by this car, and here it is given first half time. Suppose first half time is T by 2. First half time, not distance. First half time is covered with a speed of how much? 40 km per hour. Okay, and the second half time, remaining T by 2. Second half time only. Second half time is covered with a speed of how much? 60 km per hour. And distance, suppose I am taking for first half time, I am taking distances how much? So this much distance I am taking as S1. Okay, for first half time, and for second half time I am taking distances how much? S2. Here T is the total time. So T is the total time taken by this car. Okay. So here I have taken T as the total time, and first half time is covered with a speed of 40 km per hour. And what about distance? S1. And second half time is covered with a speed of 60 km per hour. And what is the distance? S2. Okay. So we have to find which one? Average speed. How will you find average speed? Total distance by total time. So we have total time here. Again we have to find which one? Total distance. So for that, first of all we have to find distance covered for the first half time. Distance covered for first half time. First half time. That is I am taking S1. So S1 is the distance covered in first half time. So distance equals, what is the formula? Speed into time. Okay, so what is the speed here? First half time, what is the speed? 40 into first half time means it is given as T by 2. So 40 into T by 2, that is equivalent to 20T. Okay. Similarly, we have to find which one? Distance covered for second half time. For second half time. Second half time, that is taken as S2. S2 equals, so here also speed into time. What is speed here? 60 into, what is time? T by 2. So they are cancelling 30. 30T. 30T. So this is the distance covered for second half. Now what is the total distance? Total distance, we can take it as S. S equals 20T plus 30T. That is how much? 50T. So 50T is the total distance covered. And what we have to find out? Average speed. Average speed, what is the formula? Total distance by total time. So what is the total distance here? 50T divided by, what is the total time here? T. So T cancel, remaining we have how much? 50, what is the unit here? Kilometer per hour. So 50 kilometer per hour is the average speed of this car. Okay, so average speed formula is total distance by total time. So here total time is taken as t and total distance we are finding by splitting into 2. Okay. Fourth problem, a car moves at a speed of velocity of 2.24 km per hour in first minute, at 3.60 km per hour in second minute, and at 5.19 km per hour in the third minute. So we have to find the average velocity in these 3 minutes. So in the first minute, what is the speed? 2.24 km per hour. And in second minute, what is the velocity? 3.60 km per hour. And in third minute, what is the velocity? 5.19 km per hour. So we have to find which one the average velocity in all these 3 minutes. Okay. So how will you find average velocity? Total distance by total time. Okay. So first of all, we have to find the distance covered in first minute. Okay. So we have 3 minutes. Total time is here 3 minutes. So in the first minute, what is the distance covered? Okay. So distance covered in first minute. Distance covered in first minute. First minute I am taking as S1. And how will you find distance? Velocity into time. Okay, so distance means velocity into time. So that means velocity V1 into first time, that is T1. So distance means velocity into time. So first velocity in first minute, what is the velocity into what is the time? Okay, that is equivalent to what is the initial first minute, what is the velocity here? 2.24. So 2.24 km per hour in how much minute? In 1 minute, first 1 minute. And that 1 minute I have to convert into which one? Hour. Because here the velocity is given in kilometer per hour. So I have to convert this 1 minute into which one? Hour. That means 2.24 into 1 minute, how will you convert into hour? Dividing by 60. Okay, so 1 by 60. Okay, now this time will be in which one? Hour. Okay, so here we are finding which one? Distance. So what is the unit here? Kilometer. So we got the distance in the first 1 minute. So in first 1 minute, what is the distance? 2.24 into 1 by 60 kilometer. Similarly, we have to find for which one? Distance covered in second minute. So I am taking S2. S2 is the distance covered in second minute. That means S2 equals V2 into T2. That is equivalent to what is the velocity here in second minute? 3.6. So 3.6 into in the second minute means second 1 minute. Okay, the next minute. Okay, so that means 3.6 into 1 minute. In the next 1 minute only it is given. The next 1 minute, what is the speed? 3.6. That means here also time is how much? Only 1 minute. And here also we have to convert this minute into which one? Hour. So 3.6 into 1 by 60. So this much, what is the unit of distance? Again kilometer. Now we have to find for which one? Distance covered in the third minute. Okay. So V3 into T3, that is equivalent to what is V3 here? 5.18 into the next third minute. Okay, that means 1 minute, again 1 more minute, and that we have to convert into which one? Hour. So that means 1 by 60. So this much which one? Kilometer. So this is the distance covered in third minute. So S1 is the distance covered in first minute. In the second minute, distance covered is S2. The third minute, distance covered is how much? S3. Okay. Now what we have to find out? We have to find the total distance covered. So total distance. S equals S1 plus S2 plus S3. That is equivalent to what is S1 here? 2.24 by 60 plus next one is 3.6 by 60 plus third one is 5.18 by 60. So this is the total distance, that is equivalent to 60 is the common LCM. So when you are dividing, you will be getting 11.02. So 11.02 divided by 60. So this much kilometer is the total distance covered. Okay. Now we have to find which one? Total time. So total time T equals T1 plus T2 plus T3. That is equivalent to first 1 minute plus 1 minute plus 1 minute. That means 3 minutes. 3 minutes you have to convert into which one? Hour. That means 3 by 60. Okay. That is equivalent to 1 by 20. So 1 by 20 hour. So this is the total time. Okay. Now what you have to find out? Average velocity. So average velocity, V average equals total distance by total time. That means 11.02 divided by 60. The whole divided by which one? 1 by 20. That means 11.02 divided by 60 into, take the reciprocal. So into 20 by 1. Okay. That is here 20 and this one cancel 3 times. So 11.02 by 3. So when you are simplifying, you will be getting nearly 3.67. What is the unit? Kilometer per hour. So this is the average velocity of this car.